This song is called Would Have Been Enough. It is actually inspired by The Chosen, Season 5, Episode 4. I just watched it last night with my parents, and it's just been really weighing on my heart ever since. It made me realize that even though we can come to the Lord with a grateful heart, there are still many moments in our lives where we literally look at Him and we say, that's great, but it's still not enough. And so I came home, I wrote this song in about 30 minutes, and it's been just replaying in my head ever since. So I wanted to sing it for you guys today. I usually dwell on the things that have happened and what could have maybe been done to avoid the heartbreak, the hurt, and the trauma, to make me think I'm not enough. And I kept on asking God, why don't you see me? Why won't you make it all end? But tonight I find myself realizing something that makes me look at it different. 'Cause yeah, you could have answered me by saying yes to everything. But now I see, if that'd been the case, that I would never had to have faith. If you only pulled me out of that room, it would have been enough. If you only got me off the streets, it would have been enough. If you only stopped all my attempts, it would have been enough. If you only brought my family back, it would have been enough. If you never answered any of my prayers, it would have been enough. I used to struggle with traumatic flashbacks, and I asked God why every time. My head couldn't wrap around why bad things happen when there's a good God in the sky. When I started preaching on my testimony, people would ask the same thing. And until tonight I didn't have an answer. I just smile and say I believe. But this world isn't our real home. There's death and illnesses, dark and cold. So God's just waiting for us to see the life we'll live for eternity. If you only pulled me out of that room, it would have been enough. If you only got me off the streets, it would have been enough. If you only stopped all my attempts, it would have been enough. If you only brought my family back, it would have been enough. If you never answered any of my prayers, it would have been enough. And I'm sorry I didn't see the blessings you've given to me. Despite all the choices I made, you looked at me and chose to stay. And I said you're still not enough. But tonight I've seen what I've done. When you chose me to pull me out of that room, Lord, it was enough. When you blessed me with clothes and a roof, Lord, it was enough. When you didn't let me take my life, Lord, it was enough. When you finally brought my family held me back. Lord, it was enough. Even though you haven't answered every prayer, Lord, it is enough.